Yes, thank you very much, and thanks for having me again, one more year. I think that a company like us, first of all, we're not in the hydrocarbon only, we're a multi-energy company, multi-energy group, multi-output of energy, which is the way forward. What we have managed to do all this time is, of course, to be very close to what's happening with regards to regulation, geopolitical events. And I must say that sometimes we feel like, you know the game with that walk a frog, with a hammer. So every time that, we manage, let's say, to come up with a solution in one thing, then something else pops up. And as Mr. Maniatis said, now, of course, there are so many geopolitical events, even with, with Trump, that, things have to be taken into consideration. At the same time, of course, as Mr. Tsafo said, we're also trying to be, trying to have a cost-effective services. But we cannot wait, I must say. So what we have done an ambitious plan. We have put ambitious targets. So we do have targets for the, scope 1 and 2, 30% down by 2030, and 25% on scope 3 emissions, trying to get to net zero, which I totally agree with Mr. Maniatis that we have to, as a company, to follow the EU regulations and the National Energy Climate Plan, of course, because this is the way that we create our business plan, okay? But at the same time, there is a huge gap between ambitious and reality. It's a huge gap. And what do we do as a group? Well, we see the three things. We see the impact, we see the risks, and we see also the opportunities. And for that reason, we have taken, I guess, these opportunities to create our, let's say, our new operating model, which is investments on renewables. We have an investment plan by 2030, 4 billion, 2.5 billion is going to go to the low carbon services, solutions, and products, which means that we have already started investing, of course, in renewables with more, but also leveraging the joint ventures, okay? So we think that the way forward is not by doing by yourself. It's collaboration. You have to bring all the stakeholders, including, of course, the government as well, okay? Including, let's say, even the academia, including other peers, even, let's say, competitors. And I think this is the way forward. So we have managed, let's say, with, for instance, joint venture with PPC to have the Hellenic hydrogen. We have leveraged the EU aid and the state aid in order to create projects with regards to the hydrogen again. So we are aiming to have an electrolyzer of 50 megawatt. We have aiming to have an electrolyzer of 100 megawatt. We are looking on the biofuels. We were the first in 2025 to produce and provide marine biofuel, okay, in Greece. At the same time, we are looking waste to energy. We have acquired Helector, and again, this is something that we are looking as the future. That waste is not only waste management, but waste to energy is also going forward. On the electrification again, but as I said, on the electrification, we have EV chargers more than 1,500. We're aiming for 4,000 by 2030. But at the same time, when you're looking at the National Energy and Climate Plan, they're looking for 460,000 EV chargers, for instance. Okay, I'm talking about more than EV chargers, because there are going to be lots of new cars coming with electricity. Would that be real? We don't know. So what we do at the moment, we just don't want to lose the opportunity. We want to have this first mover advantage, and this is where we think that we're going to be.